Alright, hey, what's up YouTube? It's Riley. It's been probably, I just looked at the last video that I had uploaded before onto YouTube, and I was 20 months on T, 5 months post-op from top surgery, and 2 or 3 months post-op from the histo, and a lot's changed since then. This is going to be a general life update right now. In 2 months from today, I'll be 4 years on testosterone, and I have no idea how long post-op from the surgeries. But this is a general life update. I was in a relationship with Jen for 2.5 years almost, and she ended up leaving me in January. And our wedding was supposed to be in September of this year, and she left me in January. So I've been having a really hard time dealing with that. So much so that I have now enrolled myself in a day treatment program, a mental health day treatment program that I'm going to be starting on Monday, in order to help me cope with this major loss. My life went to shit when she left me. She was my whole world and my everything, and losing her was like, I mean, I lost my soul, I lost everything. I did get to reconnect with a lot of my old friends, though, and a lot of the people in the trans community, so that's been really good. I'm realizing that I'm saying a lot, so I'm sorry about that. And I say it again. Yeah, so I've been doing some more stuff with the trans community. That's been a lot of fun. But when Jen left me, I started to fall back in school. I started college last semester, well, fall semester of 2011, and that was going really well. I ended up, after the first semester, I had a 4.0 average. I got A's in all my classes. Then I enrolled in the spring semester, and it started in the beginning of January, and at the end of January, Jen left me, and I just didn't feel like I had any reason to do anything good with my life after that. I felt like I had no purpose in the world anymore, and luckily, like I said, I had my friends to get me through it, but it is still really, really hard. And I just sold the wedding set, the rings, the engagement ring, and the 2 wedding bands, back to the person, the jeweler that I bought them from, and I did that 3 or 4 days ago, and I basically lost it at that point. I couldn't deal with reality anymore, and I had been hiding from it since she left me, and it really, really, really hit me when I had to sell those rings. And then that night the next night I ended up Baker acting myself, because I knew that I needed to get, as my mom refers to it, as a mental tune-up. So I went, and then they discharged me, saying that that's more a crisis unit, and that what I need is long-term therapy and group therapy and stuff like that to learn new coping skills. So I'm starting that on Monday, and it's going to be 6 to 8 weeks, 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, from 7:30 to 4 or 7:30 to 1 p.m. So 4 therapy sessions, different types of therapy sessions every single day, Monday through Friday, for 6 to 8 weeks, and that's only stage 1. Stage 2 is going to be around 18 weeks of therapy, and that's 3 days a week for the same amount of time, the same time period, from like 7:30 to 1 or whatever. As far as my health goes, well, as far as school goes in that sense, this last semester I got really, really sick due to my health, because of the loss, the major loss and the major ordeal that I went through when Jen left me, and my world just crumbled. My health went with it, and I ended up getting kidney stones and getting a bad UTI and getting my gallbladder had to be removed. I just got that out 2 weeks ago. And what else was wrong with me? Oh, and they found a large cone-shaped polyp in my colon during the colonoscopy. I was having rectal bleeding, which we found out was due to the polyp in my colon. I now found out I have a hiatal hernia in my stomach from my acid reflux, and then my acid reflux disease has gotten really bad. I'm on a ton of medications, and I was hospitalized 5 times in April alone just because of all the different health reasons that I've been in 6 times, well, 5 times, and then once the other day I just got out. So, but 5 times in April alone. So that's been rough. I'm starting to feel a little better though. I'll be working on my assignments for school for the spring semester, which is over now. I'm gonna be making up. I'm gonna be making up all the work because my professors gave me incompletes. So I'll be in the process of doing that and going to therapy. I just bought a new ride. It's a 250cc motorcycle. Because of the engine size, it's classified as a motorcycle, but it's the build, the shape of it. It looks like a scooter, but it's as big as those like long haul motorcycles that you see riding around. It's not like one of those little Vespas or anything. It's massive. I'll make a video of it eventually when I get it running. I have to put the fluids and stuff in it and tighten some bolts, and then it'll be ready to go. What else is going on? We adopted another cat. Her name is Princess Salem. No, we've got Princess Salem and Oscar Wilde, and then we adopted another cat before Jen left me, and we named her Miss Pumpkin. So they're my world. Since Jen left me, they're all I really have left, aside from my friends who have been a major support to me. They're the reason that I got through it. And my friend LJ and his girlfriend Gloria were the reason I didn't Baker Act myself right after Jen left me. I mean, I called LJ and the night it happened, and he came right down and picked me up, and I spent the next 3 days with them. They basically made, well, actually no, I went to the trans meeting the next day, and then they were there, and I went back to their house with them and stayed with them for the next like 3 days. They basically kidnapped me and were babysitting me because they didn't want anything to happen to me. They didn't want me to do anything stupid. So they basically stayed by my side the whole time, and constantly gave me encouraging words and basically therapy sessions and stuff like that. So that's been really good to have them and to have my other really good friends around me. And the reason that I stopped posting videos was because I was encouraged by Jen to take them down, because I completed, in her eyes, completed my transition when I had all my surgeries and had my name change. And that she didn't want her family, her grandfather in specific, to find my videos and find out that I'm trans and that she's with a trans guy, because he's not very open-minded. So she's the reason that I took down all my videos. They're all still on YouTube, but they're all private. So I'm in the process now. You'll see, if you look at my videos, I've got like 25 videos on my page now. I'm in the process of watching all the videos and then uploading them, or taking them off private so that they can be viewed again by the public. And I've only gotten through about 25 of them so far. My goal is to have them done and all posts all up and visible before my 4 years on T. And then I'll make a big montage video for my 4 years on T. So that's, I guess, my life update. I feel like I'm missing a few things, but I'll post another video if I think of anything. Thank you for all of you who continue to post videos, and all of the newcomers that have showed up in the last 2 years since I stopped posting. I have continued to watch the videos even though I wasn't posting them. I was watching everybody that I'm subscribed to and finding new people and subscribing to new people. So I have been active in the YouTube community, but kind of in the shadows. So it feels good to be back, and we'll see what happens next in my life. Take care, guys.